don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Hey, tap the screen for me while I get these people back in here. Tap the screen for me while I get these people back in here. Oh God. Really? Explode. My head's gonna explode. You're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this. Can we share this out to the 30 or 40 people that were in here before? Because you're not going to believe this. Casey, these people, this is really wild to me. This is really wild to me. I really want Mikey to come in here because I think it's Mikey that's doing this. Let's tap the screen and share this out to the Dora, who all the people that were in here earlier, Becca Lynn, all. This is really crazy. This is really crazy. Somebody reported me to Social Security. And that's a really wild thing to do. And I need to make you stupid people, you morons, to understand something. Guys are so absolutely ridiculous. You're going to report somebody to Social Security for what? So for what? Can we talk about this? Because wow. And you guys have, I've come on this app and explained my position in life more than you guys have. I've come on this app and explained my position in life more than one time, right? I've come on this app and explained my position in life more than one time, right? I have. And for you to turn this into something ugly is really perplexing to me. But actually calling and reporting me to Social Security, what are you guys doing? Why would you do that? That's my granddaughter's Social Security. You do know that, right? Do you guys understand that that is my granddaughter's Social Security? That she is a disabled child? Does anybody know that? So you thought it was a good idea to call and report to Social Security to try to get a disabled child's benefits removed? That's what you wanted to do? Because I'm trying to feed people. You thought it was a good idea to call Social Security and try to get her disability compromised? That's what you're going to do to me for coming here to try to help people that are unaliving? That's what that phone call was. That's what that phone call was. That's why I had to end that live. Is everybody okay, like mentally? Or do you just like hurting other people? Maybe that's it. You like hurting other people. You wake up in the morning. Somebody reported me to Social Security. I am not on Social Security, you fucking moron. I have no income, you fucking moron. That is my granddaughter's disability. That's her disability benefits, you fucking moron. Weird and hateful. Why hateful? Why actively, when I'm out here actively trying to do something good, why are you being hateful to me? Because I've come here, I can be hateful. I can be hateful, but I choose not to be. I make the choice not to be hateful. Everybody has that same choice. But you wake up and want to do hateful things. And then I wonder why the world is the way it is. You called and reported Social Security. I don't get it. Reported Social Security. I don't get it. Do you know that I am her grandmother, right? My daughter is her mother. I've been raising this child on my own for almost 5 years. Mother. I've been raising this child on my own for almost 5 years. Do you know that I am able to make as much money as I wanted? Do you know that I can make as much money? I can make $1 million, and my granddaughter is still entitled to those benefits. Do you understand that? That I can make as much money as I want to because I am not that child's mother. But you called and made a report to Social Security because they just called me. That's why I ended the live. Because of the fundraising. Oh, have mercy. Because of the fundraising. Crazy. Wild time to be alive. There's people walking this earth that I am angry that I have to share air with them. I am angry that I have to breathe the same air as they do. You reported me to Social Security because I'm trying to keep people alive. That's crazy. Let me make this clear. That child is my granddaughter. I've been raising her for 5 years, all by myself, alone. I am allowed to make as much money as I would like. I can make $1 million a year, and that child is still entitled to those benefits because I am not her mother. You are morons. You think you know something about somebody's life and you know nothing. You're inherently an imbecile. Do you understand? You're inherently an imbecile. Do you understand? You wake hurtful things to people. They reported me to Social Security, Victoria. But that was my caseworker from Social Security calling to let me know that it was happening, that it was But that was my caseworker from Social Security calling to let me know that it was happening, that it was. That's wild to me. Adorably crafted. Hello, beautiful. How are you? How are you? Hey, crafted. Hello, beautiful. How are you? How are you? Hey, how are you? How are you? Hey, we're doing big things, Adorably. We've done some really big things, and I'm going to go live on my main account here in a little while. So come in, join, and be happy with what you see. Just come in and out. So come in, join, and be happy with what you see. Just come in and be a part of it. Because Adorably Crafted is also part of the Palestinian resistance and holds daily lives to fight Zionists and try to get families help that they desperately need, like I was doing. And do you know what they did? Do you know what they did to me, Adorably Crafted? Because of all the good things that I am trying to do, they reported me to Social Security. They reported me to Social Security. You know, because there's hateful Zionists in this world that don't want to see people live. So they're actively trying to destroy any good that I'm trying to do here. And I think that's gross. I think there's so many things that are going on this app, right? That you could complain about, that you could make reports about, dangerous situations even, right? That you could actively make reports about. But you chose to take something that was supposed to be helping people that desperately need it, right, to stay alive. You decided to take that and you called Social Security. You called Social Security on me, but you don't understand. You called Social Security on me, but you don't understand. Because I can make $1 million if I want in 1 year, and my granddaughter is still entitled to those benefits because I am not her mother. I raised this child on my own, by myself, with no help from anybody. I have never, ever, I've been on this app since 2021, never once. Name one time I've ever come to this app and used it for monetarily, donated for me or anybody else. Never, not once. I don't even come here with the expectation of getting gifts. I don't ask for gifts. I've never asked you for a gift. I've never put up a gift. I've never put up a gift goal. What live do you go into that doesn't have a gift goal set? I never set a gift goal. I'm not here for your gifts. I'm here to simply share a point of view with you. That's all. And have a conversation about whatever might be happening at the moment. Again, that's all. I have never had any ill intent when I've come to this app. Never, not once. I've had to come here and defend myself. Yes. I have gotten ugly while doing it. Yes. I'm 100% able to take all accountability for anything that I've come here and done. But what I will not do is have anybody actively able to take all accountability for anything that I've come here and done. But what I will not do is have anybody actively hating and actively trying to stop me from doing something that absolutely has to be done. And now you want to jeopardize my granddaughter's life over me trying to save the life of another child. Make that make sense. Come into my live and take a box and make that make sense to me. I need somebody to. I need somebody to come in here and explain to me and make that make sense. And I want you to, like a 2-year-old, so that everybody fucking understands. You want to hurt me? I can't. When I came to this app and decided that I was going to get loud about Gaza, that I woke up that day and I said, that's it. I am not staying silent another day. I'm going to use my platform and I'm going to actively try to save people. And for whatever reason, if you're pissed off by that, it's because you support the ethnic cleansing that is going on in Gaza. I don't have any other way to discern. I cannot wrap my head around any other reason other than you support I cannot wrap my head around any other reason other than you support Zionism. You support all that. That's the only way that it makes sense to me that you would want to hurt me doing support all that. That's the only way that it makes sense to me that you would want to hurt me doing something good. Somebody called Social Security on me today. Hi, Thrive. I'm so glad you're here. Those are my granddaughter's benefits. She is a disabled child. She is a non-speaking autistic child with absolutely horrible self-injurious behaviors. This child hurts herself, bruises herself, makes herself bleed. My granddaughter ripped her own tooth out of her mouth. My granddaughter on Christmas Day, because there was a transition that she could not handle, she ripped a tooth by herself out of her mouth. My granddaughter is disabled. I can make $1 million a year. Do you understand? I can make $1 million a year. Do you understand? I can make $1 million a year, and my granddaughter still gets those benefits because I am not her mother. They only count a parent's income. I am her grandmother. And I and my position stops me from making any. Listen to me when I tell you this. I live and have lived off of $963 a month for a very long time. A very long time. I'm a very hard worker. I raised my 2 children on my own, working 3 jobs at a time. Please don't ever come to my platform and ever think that I don't work for what the fuck I get. I won't take it any other way. Because if I was any other way, I would have been using this app for as long as I've been here to put money in my pocket, and I never have. But I have come to this app to put money and food and water into people's mouths. And you turned that into something ugly by reporting me to Social Security, by making that call to the Department of Homeland Security, because you think you're so tough. You think you're so tough, supporting the ethnic cleansing of an entire group of people. You make me sick. I don't want to breathe this of people. You make me sick. I don't want to breathe this. I don't want you in my physical presence. Mikey was the one threatening that yesterday. So I've shared this live to Mikey. Can somebody get Florida Man? Can somebody get Florida Man? Breezy, can you get Florida Man? Somebody get Florida Man. Tell him I need him to take a break from whatever he's doing and join my live for 5 minutes. We might have to go outside. Yeah, just try. We might have to go outside of Sharon in the app. Let's go to Snap. If you have his fucking number, text him. Because I do think this is Mikey. I absolutely believe this is Mikey. And Mikey, I've shared this live to you a couple times now, okay? I think each time, in fact, that I've started, I've shared this to you. And what, Mikey, you're scared of me, Mikey? Are you scared, Mike? Are you scared to come into my live and talk to me, Mike? Are you scared to come into my live and talk to me, Mike? Why would you be scared? You're so tough, though. You're so tough. You have a direct line to Kristi Noem at the Department of Homeland Security, right? Now you're calling Social Security to actively try to take a disabled child's benefits away. And that's how you move, Mikey? Is that how you move, Mike? Because has anybody ever seen me come to this app and defend Mikey? Put a 1 in the chat if you have ever been in my presence where I have defended Mikey. I have. Because I worry about Mikey's mental health, but no more. No more. You will not get 1 ounce of my empathy. I will not ever waste 1 ounce of my empathy on you. Do you understand me? I hope they drag you for the 1,000,000 miles that the web covers. I hope they drag you for months. I hope, Mikey, that you get on this app and actively cry tears. I want you to blubber like a 9-month-old baby. That's what I want now. You want to hurt my granddaughter? You want to hurt me and mine for doing something good? Now, Mikey, I don't care what happens to you here. In fact, I will actively sit and gift in every chat that speaks about you from this day forward. Do you understand me, Michael? Michael, are you on your way to the police station? Are you running to the police station, Michael? Are you sitting on their front steps waiting for that officer that can't wait to come out and take your newest complaint? Did you pack a lunch today to sit on the steps of the police department to enjoy a little sandwich while you wait for your turn in line to make some outrageous claim to the police? Is that what you're doing today, Michael? Michael, come into my live and tell me outrageous claim to the police. Is that what you're doing today, Michael? Michael, come into my live and tell me where to call and report me to Social Security. Come in here and look me in my motherfucking face and tell me, Michael, why you want to do things like that. I'm so angry. I'm so angry and I want to be so ugly, but I am trying to be a different person. I am trying to actively change who I am. Because he threatens and because I got a call from Social Security today. That's why I had to end my other live. You don't want to be blamed for it. Don't come to the internet and threaten people with it. You don't want to be blamed for it. Don't come to the internet and threaten people with it. You don't want nobody to point their finger at you? Then quit coming to the internet and threaten people with fuck shit. I'm literally shaking. Peace. That was peace. That was peace.
So, are you telling me Timu fucking Bam Bam Bigelow?
He's the only one that's ever mentioned anything. He's the only one that's ever threatened. And I know that he actively does these things on a regular basis.
Yeah, that's his MO. That is what he does. That's his MO. That is what he does. He's constantly doing stuff like this. But and here's what irks me with this whole thing is everyone is okay with what he does. With
Mine
the fact
too.
that he looks people up. He's the Timu version of Bam Bam Bigelow, Amanda. He's looking people up. He does vile stuff. He says vile stuff, but
And he gets a
they don't
pass.
see a problem with it.
Yeah, he gets a pass.
Yeah, he says vile stuff, but
And he gets a
they don't
pass.
see a problem with it.
Yeah, he gets a pass.
Yeah,
He gets
But
babied in Petty's
everything
live.
Bernadette does is wrong.
Yeah, he gets babied in Petty's live, and people
Yeah, I can't
fawn
do
over
it.
him in there.
In fact, I told
People
Yeah, I
fawn
can't do
over
it.
him in there.
I told Florida man that same thing last night. I said, I've always had a soft spot for Mikey, and it ended because I saw him getting too many passes, and I saw a lot of ableist behavior, and I don't like that.
like they use his look. Mental health matters. I get it, but they're sitting there babying him and coddling him. Oh, it's his mental health. No, it's not.
If his mental health is that bad,
No, it's not.
if his mental health is that bad, he shouldn't be on the app.
Victoria, can you share this out to Belil?
Who was the one who kept asking Victoria if she'd contacted
That was
him last?
Peace. That account Peace.
Okay,
That
I just I don't know if there's more than a possibility than just him, but it sounds like
I'm sure.
yeah, it sounds like in your chat though he threatened to do it yesterday.
Yeah,
Correct?
no, he's made a couple threats.
And it was
about it.
Homeland Security and social?
Yeah,
That's fucked.
I don't get it. Like, first of all, I've never done anything to Mikey.
And you're
Never.
doing a good thing, right? Like you've
Oh,
literally
God.
been tagged by people over there.
First of all, I've never done anything to Mikey.
And you're
Never.
doing a good thing, right? Like you've
Oh,
literally
God.
been tagged by people over there showing the water that they bought with the
Yes.
stuff.
And Woofy, I actually came in contact with another creator yesterday. Her name is Noor. And she has distributed water trucks. And she actually had yesterday's bigger water trucks that I would love to find out how to get access to. But what I don't understand, right? He went after scamming clause too. Yeah, I here's the thing. I get what Mikey's doing. He wants to be this anti-scam guru, right? He wants to be the biggest anti-scam. He's going to take them all down. But I need Mikey to recognize a scam. Okay, I need him to recognize that. That's all I'm asking. If you can't come to my lives and interact with these people and understand what's going on, and please let me make this very clear. The people that are donating, I appreciate that. And I only want people to donate that truly want to help people, that truly want to keep somebody alive, that truly want to show humanity. I don't want you to donate money because it's what you see everybody else doing it. I want you to take in what is happening and be a part of something bigger. That's all.
And most of the time, you're just sitting with them and
Yeah,
giving an
yes.
opportunity for people to come in, and you don't ask people to gift. Like I sent a Galaxy to that one gentleman. You didn't ask me to do that. You never
I
even
don't-
mentioned it.
You know, when Abood, I've been asking you to come to Abood's live. We had Abood. I've been asking you to come to Abood's live. We had an amazing live in Abood's live the other night, and it's posted on my page. And my friends, Abood and Balil, they smiled and they laughed with Steve, and it was a beautiful moment. And people are actively ruining these moments.
You know what? Yesterday, I went in just to go at somebody, right? But when Robin got in that box and I seen what happened, that changed everything. It was a beautiful thing. I sent what gifts I had on my account till I can get the other one to let me cash out. That was beautiful. Why are people trying to ruin stuff like that? Like that
Because
made my
it's
heart
been
happy.
politicized. Humanity and human life has been politicized in this. You know, two things can be right. What happened on October 6th for Israel was just mind blowing, right? Mind blowing, right? Unbelievable.
But you know,
Also,
we talk about October 7th, but we forget about the Nakba.
yeah, I'm just saying, like in general, like two things can be right in that.
Yeah.
What's happened to them is just abysmal, like horrible. But also what's happening to the Palestinian people right now is also just human rights violations, genocide, right? Like, so
Yes.
to politicize human, like life is insane to me.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am. Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
Abood.
Assalamualaikum.
And you're doing good things, Snark. I know we normally say only donate to, like 503s, all of that. But there are a lot of people doing a lot of things. Like there's people who are collecting airline points, right? To fly people out of Ukraine or Gaza. Like they're not registered charities. I don't see my people going after them. Like people
Mickey,
are
one
doing what
second,
they
because
can.
what you're saying is important. Everybody, if you have gifts, we're gifting Abood. If we have gifts, we're gifting Abood. Woofy, I want to explain because I don't think people understand this. This is a very important thing. So when it comes to cash outs on TikTok, the reason why the people in Palestine are using TikTok is because they have the ability to cash out every day. We do not. We have to wait 1 week. They get to cash out every day.
If they do it like they used to be.
Yeah. So that's why it's important to gift the panel, because that money is, yes. All of that. So, and now I'm going to tell Abood's story because this is a very, very important story. Inshallah. Abood is in the West Bank. Abood is a Gazan citizen. Okay, he is a citizen of Gaza. You know the West Bank is occupied.
Yeah.
Abood left Gaza. Yay! Yes. I love you. Everybody, see? Mikey, come on in, Mikey. Mikey, come on in and be a part of something amazing. Be a part of humanity. Be a part of people caring for other people, please come in here and see good things happening when good people come together. Aboud, my friend Aboud, he left Gaza 2 days before the war for chemotherapy. He had been diagnosed with brain cancer, okay? The war started. He has not seen his wife in 2 years. He is in remission from his cancer. He is a prisoner in the West Bank, actively trying to save his people. He is trying. Aboud, the other night in Aboud's live, if you would come to Aboud's live and watch, right? Yes, 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 yes. This is it. This is exactly it. This is it. This is amazing. Aboud, in Aboud's live, he has good people. He has Noor. He has Sakura. He has his good people. And he makes sure the people he is helping need the help, because Aboud knows the difference between somebody in Palestine that just wants the money and Snark, I don't see you giving anything, that just wants the money, and Snark, I don't see you giving anything, just asking for it. Here, let me go
Well,
screenshot.
hold on though. Here's the thing. Not everybody has the same financial means. So to judge her, there could be somebody in here that can afford to give a rose, and there's somebody that can afford to give more. I don't think that that's fair to judge her, and you don't know what she's done already.
I'm gonna screenshot what I've done.
Yeah, you come in on a
I
burner and say that, like that's
you
a
you
coward
people.
move.
This is Mikey. It's Mikey.
Is
It's
it like
Mikey.
yeah?
Mikey.
There's
Why
no room
don't
for
Mikey?
there's
Why
no room
don't
for people like that.
I am an Israeli citizen, used to live in Gaza border. Snark, you are doing a great thing. I'm going to follow you. Rory, thank you. Thank you. Thank
There's
you.
no wrong in helping children and helping people in a war zone who had nothing to do with what their government did or the leader of a, T organization. I'm not going to say the word because I don't want you to get taken down. Like, they had nothing to do with it.
Yes! You all are giving me life.
But the
You
way to
see?
fight negativity is to fill the room with love. So there's no room for negative people.
So Aboud doesn't feel well. So far in the past week, Aboud has had the sick a little bit. Aboud, he's not feeling good today. Now today he has the stomach bug. You know, Aboud's immune system is compromised because of his health, right?
Right.
So he's not well, but the only thing Aboud worries about is making his people okay. And I draw strength from that, right? I draw strength from his ability to be so strong. And Belial too, man. Belial too. Hey, listen, can we get Belial in here? Can we invite Belial? Belial, I want him to come in here because I want you to go to Belial's page and I want you to look at the beautiful furniture that he used to make. That he's so talented, and he said to me the other day, I was rich before the war and now I have nothing. I want you to go look at what Belial looked like before, and when Belial comes here and turns his camera on, I want you to look at Belial now, and I want you to look at how this has changed him. And everything that you guys are doing is actively saving somebody. I'm reporting you to disability Donating your child's money away is. I hate you. I hate you.
Can I respond to that one?
Yeah.
Hey, Timu version of Bam Bam Bigelow, can you come in here on your real account? Can you stop hiding on a fake account?
Ooh, that's definitely Mikey. I love you all. This was amazing. And we keep doing this. We keep doing this. We have come together and done so much already. Do you know that he's just helping us? Exactly. Keep it up, Mikey. You're only helping us.
And they've shown proof. Like I've seen the video where you were tagged, where they were showing the water that was gotten with the money that you. I don't know how you raised it, but look, there are going to be people who are just going to talk crap because this is this war is very politicized.
Very.
But I think people should put that aside and think of the human. Like put the human first, and all
You're
those.
okay, Abud. You're okay, Abud.
Good. Is he all right?
Yeah, he doesn't feel good. He doesn't feel good today. Yeah, and that's see.
And I'm not saying anything bad about Mikey. I don't know if it was him or not, right?
Right,
But
right.
it was wrong to do that. He also doesn't know all the sources. Whoever the troll is doesn't know. I don't think that's Mikey because Mikey would come in on his real account.
I would wish he would.
But like he doesn't come in on his real account.
I would wish he would.
But like he doesn't come in on burners like that. So that's somebody else. But I think you're doing. I was like really into the awareness stuff and believe gives off and all. Only donate to 503s. This is so different. Like it's a movement.
Yes.
They're trying to get help through any method possible.
It's my thank you, Chick-fil-A. It's my for me, right? It's that human connection, right?
Yeah.
So now, I'd been doing this quietly on my own for months, right? And then, but I didn't know anybody there. I didn't have a personal connection or anything. I just felt very strongly about having to do something to help. And now that I have human connections, it's more important to me because I want Abud to be safe and free one day along with Bilio, and I want them to have their life back, and I want them to have their homes back, and I want them to experience freedom, and that's very important to me.
And in the interim, we want them to have water,
Yes,
food, and medical supplies, and the ability to get shoes on their feet, like
yes,
basic human needs.
yes.
Like,
have you seen the videos? And we're gonna watch some of them, right? The food aid reaching the camp yesterday, and the videos are horrible.
I saw
Reaching the camp yesterday, and the videos are horrible.
I saw one where the children were trying to get the food out of a bowl and were fighting for it.
Well, they had aid workers in there to try to dispense food yesterday, and it went badly because these people have not eaten in 3 months. You cannot take boxes of food to people that have not eaten in months and think that they're not going to run full force at it. There was a man that walked away with 1 can of peas for his entire fucking family. Another man walked away with 1 jar of salsa for his fucking entire family.
So
They're starving.
saddening. I saw that one video. Saddening. I saw that one video on the kids on the beach. Not the kids on the beach, but clothes on the beach to mark all of the children lost.
All of the
I've got to hop down. I've got to go back to work. I just want to say
Right,
you're
Nikki,
doing
thank
amazing.
you.
You're doing an amazing job.
God bless you. God bless you. Nikki.
Keep
Thank you.
going. Every one of y'all keep going.
Thank you. It is. It is. I don't come here to push you to believe anything that I believe. I don't come here to push anything on you. I come here to give you a point of view, and that's it. I tell you, for every dollar donated, your energy in the chat, your energy in the live, your positive comments, the taps and the shares are equally as important to every dollar donated. I want to say this was an amazing thing. Robin did the clout chasing last night and raised $127 toward food. We are actively trying to buy a goat.
How much does
And
that
that's
cost?
one goat is $1,000.
Wow. Is that the price in
Indonesia.
America too?
Well, there are no goats in Gaza. There's no meat in Gaza. There's
Wow.
nothing.
How much was
Nothing.
raised towards the goats?
Gaza. There's no meat in Gaza. There's
Wow.
nothing.
How much was
Nothing.
raised towards the goat so far?
We have, hold on, 500, 627 goddamn dollars.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
Are you
Okay,
doing
we're
it
gonna
like with
reset.
Venmo? How are people sending you the money?
We're gonna reset, and I'm gonna go live at 11 a.m. on my main account. We're gonna watch some videos. We're going to talk about some families. We're going to talk about the goat, the water, the everything. So 11
okay,
o'clock
reset.
on.
They said reset to keep the gifts.
Yes.
Defense.
So 11 o'clock on my main.
They said reset to keep the gifts.
Yes.
Defense.
So 11 o'clock on my main Snark account, the
Okay.
TikTok Street Snark plane. No
I'll
numbers.
try to join, but message me. I think I just followed you, so just message me how people can donate for the goat.
Yeah, we're gonna go over that. So my main Corey is the same as this without the two.
Okay.
It's the same as this without the two.
You probably should end so you don't.
Yeah,
lose
bye.
it. Yeah.